Action.
Oh my God, stop.
Hey Neely, I really hope you are my long-lost twin. Meeting you online really gave me hope.
Yeah, me too. This past week has been so much fun.
I also had fun. Even though we don't look 100% like each other, I know there's hope.
There is a way to find out if this thing's real.
How?
We could see if we have the same DNA.
DNA? I don't get it. I've heard of DNA in movies, but what is it? What does it do?
Well, the purpose of DNA, or dinucleic acid, is to code genetic information, identify and program cells.
So you're saying DNA is like a computer?
Well, yes. It's even more like a blueprint. It can control how the embryo develops, and it carries genetic information. All cellular life and some viruses contain DNA. The real question is, what is RNA?
Without RNA, we could not exist. The purpose of ribonucleic acid, okay, that's the thing I actually never pronounced, right? So I'm just going to say that again. How do you say it? Ribonucleic. Without RNA, we could not exist. The purpose of ribonucleic acid, or RNA, is to function in the synthesis of protein. Didn't you learn about this in school?
Yeah, I did. I have the notes here. So listen to this. Synthesis of protein is when individual cells construct protein. Also, RNA carries genetic information copied from DNA. RNA and DNA work together. One thing my freshman bio teacher never taught me was where DNA is located.
DNA is found in the nucleus of a cell. Since the nucleus is a very small cell, DNA molecules are packed tightly. When the DNA is packaged, it is called the chromosome. Small amounts of DNA are also located in the cell structures called mitochondria. Mitochondria creates the energy the cell requires to operate correctly.
DNA. Okay. Yeah, we did that.
DNA is composed from double helix bridges. These bridges are made of different molecules, and sugar phosphate is the backbone of DNA. The sugar is made up of deoxyribose.
DNA and RNA have a lot in common. RNA molecules are built from 3 basic components: ribose, a 5-carbon sugar, phosphate, and 4 heterocyclic bases. Hey Leia, one thing I forgot about is nucleotides. Can you explain them to me?
Yeah, of course. Nucleotides are chemical building blocks. Nucleotides are split up into 3 groups: a phosphate group, a sugar group, and one of the 4 nitrogenous bases. They create the rings of the famous ladder. DNA's double helix structure is composed of 4 bases called adenine A, thymine or T, cytosine or C, and guarine or G. Each nucleotide is made up of sugar, phosphate, and nitrogenous base.
So now, what are we going to do?
I think it's pretty simple. If we're actually twins, we'll have the same DNA.
Yeah. So how do I take a hair? Okay. Yeah. So
How about it?
Yeah. So how about I take a hair sample and you do too?
Is hair the only thing we could do?
Of course not. We could also take a blood sample.
Oh, I think I'll pass on blood. Then what? Do we get a doctor?
Yeah.
Don't you think maybe we could ask our parents and see what actually happened?
Why would we ever do that?
I mean, it's much less complicated than looking for DNA.
We must be related. You get your humor from me.
Done.